If by the end of this month you see me looking like Christian Bale's character from The Machinist, know that it is this Ramadan that is kicking my ass, honestly. It's time to break. I want to break my fast, but I also want to talk about this film. So I'll kill two birds with one stone. I'll break my fast and I'll also talk about this movie. Yeah, I know. I'm Superman. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In this video, I want to talk about Roadhouse. Mm, 1 minute. Mm. This is ridiculous, but I'm doing it anyway. Roadhouse follows the story of a former UFC fighter that becomes a bouncer for a bar that is being terrorized by some gangsters. I remember seeing the trailer of this film, and the trailer blew me away. I loved it so much. Like, it was a very, very exciting trailer. I saw a little of the action sequences in the trailer, and those action sequences excited me so much. And it was something that just immediately hooked me to see this film. And man, when I saw this film, man, mm, mm, this orange is delicious. When I finally saw this film, it blew my mind. Maybe blew my mind is too much for it, but it was a film that really, really excited me, and I enjoyed it thoroughly from beginning to end. First of all, let me talk about Jake Gyllenhaal's performance. Jake Gyllenhaal's performance in this film was spectacular. His character in this film was a character that is a very kind or is a very gentle person, a very easygoing person. But if you mess with this guy, you will cheat your fuck up. And the fact that he just talks very calmly and doesn't go out of his way to look for problems is something that just makes his character very endearing and easy to root for. And Jake Gyllenhaal just plays it so well and is so charismatic in this role. Jake Gyllenhaal is one of those actors that is very, very underrated. And in this film, he just outdoes himself and embodies his character so well and delivers a fantastic performance. Conor McGregor is also in this film, and his performance in this film was a bit cartoony, but fun. That's how I'll describe it. Because when he first started playing, I was like, this guy is being unnecessarily cartoony. And because I feel like nobody will act like this. Well, maybe some people might act like that, but it just felt very, very cartoony. But as the story progressed, it started fitting more and more with the story, and the character just became a very, very fun character that I liked seeing. And honestly, I enjoyed Conor McGregor's performance in this film. Even though his performance was a bit exaggerated, it was still a very, very enjoyable performance, and he did very well in that role. And the fight sequences were very, very interesting fight sequences. They were well choreographed, and the way it was even shot just added so much enjoyment to the action sequences. The way it was shot self just added so much brilliance to it. It almost felt like anime. The way the camera was moving so fast and moving like the camera had the mind of its own. So something that added so much fun to the fight sequences. And the fact that the camera was not shaking when all these fight sequences were happening, the fact that you were seeing all this action very, very clearly, and they used very little cuts. Another thing that made the fight sequences so, so fun to watch. Man, the action sequences in this film were very, very fun to see, and they added so much to this film. The story of the film was also a very enjoyable story. I mean, it's not a story that's going to blow you away by any means, but it's very engaging and keeps you entertained throughout the run of the film. And you're just hooked with the story and the action and the camera movements. And what the camera movements in this film was very, very brilliant. It added so much. It almost felt like the camera had the mind of its own. The way it was always moving. So something that made me appreciate and get more into the story. Overall, this film was a very enjoyable film. It has some fantastic action sequences, great performances, interesting story that keeps you entertained throughout, and everything just came together brilliantly. It's not a story that will blow you out of the water, or it's not a great story or a great film by any means, but it's a story that is very, very enjoyable and a very enjoyable film from start to finish. If you watch it, I'm sure you're going to love it as much as I'm loving this orange. So, have you guys seen Roadhouse? What do you think about it? Comment below and let me know. This is your first time on my channel, my G, subscribe to my channel for more contents like this. And if you're a Muslim or you're fasting, Ramadan Kareem, and I hope God answers all our prayers this beautiful month. See you in the next video. Cheers. Man, this is delicious.